From an early age, Thomas showed eagerness towards helping his father, Robert, and brother, David, with their respected work. Robert owned and worked the farm in which they lived on, yielding crops and raising a small number of animals. Whilst Thomas helped his father around the farm, David was off working at the local garrison. Though Thomas would later join his brother at the garrison, this wasn't for a few more years, giving David more early knowledge of their teachings. During the nights in which David wasn't sleeping at the garrison, he would stay up and tell Thomas about the stories he'd heard and the sights he'd seen. By the age of 16, David brought Thomas along to the garrison to sign him up and vouch for him. With a little convincing, they accepted him and placed him side by side with his brother as a scout. Training started immediately, and he had begun showing natural talent with most of the weapons used. Together, the brothers trained harder and harder, constantly attempting to better each other, until after a few years, they became the most skilled scouts in the garrison. 2 years on, their mother gave birth to their youngest sister, Florence. With a new mouth to feed, everyone had to work harder to provide. David and Thomas were at a crossroads. Both desired to see more of the world, but both knew they couldn't leave their father as their only provider. Relations within Pendor became increasingly tense, Barclay already having fragile standings with the other kingdoms. Despite the promises made, Thomas secretly prepared for his life of adventure and exploration. He discovered after some digging his grandfather's possessions, an old cloak and a journal. He knew after reading his journal that his family was destined for more. He was destined for more. His destiny would catch up to him faster than he anticipated when one night, everything happened at once. The brothers were sleeping at the garrison when the sounds of screams and bells filled the air. They leapt out of bed, only to find themselves barred inside the quarters. Mysteriously, all the other members of the garrison were missing from their beds, leaving two brothers trapped. They tried the doors, but all had been jammed and seemingly heavy barricades from the opposite side. The building began to shake as a series of small explosions went off outside the garrison grounds, then closer until they realized they were being set off under them. The floor gave way and the building seemingly crumbled beneath them. Thomas soon lost consciousness after everything went cold. He later awoke to the feeling of cold raindrops on his cheeks. He quickly scanned his environment, realizing soon that he was trapped beneath heaps of rubble. After several painful attempts to remove himself from the rubble, he managed to squirm himself out of the majority, pinning his legs. To his horror, his brother lay motionless beside him, crushed beneath the rubble. He desperately tried to pull David free, but to no avail. He shed his tears and told him he'd keep their promise. After stumbling out of the collapsed garrison, all that he saw was a wasteland. Buildings burned to ash, fields barren, charred bodies of the people he once knew. He rushed home as fast as his damaged body would carry him, to find his home gone. The home he grew up in reduced to nothing but burned foundations. There was only one thing missing: his family. He prepared himself for the outcome of finding the corpses of his family, but he found no sign of them. He forced himself into the demolished home in search for his grandfather's gear. To his amazement, they were mostly undamaged. Donning his great-grandfather's cloak, bearing the family sigil, he knew that he had a new path to walk. If his family were still alive, they were out there somewhere, and his brother wouldn't have died in vain. He would use his training and experience to lead himself into the new world, to become what his land required. He would find his family and avenge his brother. Those who did this to him were out there somewhere. Thomas just had to use his skills and his abilities to hunt them down.
You lost there, mate.
What is this place? Where am I?
Where am I? Mate, you're in the war-torn land of Pendor.
Pendor?
Yeah, Pendor, once a beautiful place, ruled by one king.
What happened?
Many years ago, the king was taken by the Red Plague, along with his heirs. Invasions, wars, multiple claims to the throne. You do the math. Anyway, that was a long time ago. What brings you here?
I'm looking for the group that killed my brother and took my family.
Ah, you seek justice. Well, best of luck with that. My advice is, though, do not travel alone. You won't last long out there. Hi, those lads. They're not the friendliest, but they're pretty good at killing.
Cheers, mate. Thanks. Hello guys, and welcome to the start of a brand new series. We are finally playing Prophecy of Pendor, a mod that I've been meaning to record for years and years, but I knew it had to be right. It had to be something special, and that is what I've prepared today. Now, before we start, again, a huge thanks to my friend Soup for making the amazing drawings which you saw in the backstory before. Absolutely insane. If you want to go support Soup, there's a link to his Instagram account below in the description. You can go check it out, give him a follow, go give him a thank you. He's done so much work and he's going to continue doing work for me because he's a good friend of mine and he's so talented. Go give him some love. And anyway, let's get started. So, first things first, we got our small party. We got just 6 of these mercenary armored crossbowmen. Very, very effective troops to start off with. They should keep us alive for the time being. They are also very expensive, but I think it's worth it. Our inventory isn't anything special. We had to sell our furs to purchase, obviously, the mercenaries, which we just got. And from the looks of it, we're going to start off by taking out this small raider squad, or Vaskenberry. Now, it's been a long time since I played Mount&Blade. Feeling a bit rusty. We shall see how we go. It should definitely be a bit easier with these mercenaries anyway. Alright. Probably get off my horse, probably a bit more accurate. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hell yeah. We did lose one, that's okay. Rest in peace. Alright, so we got some gear upgrades from the very start. Quite a big gear upgrade. Damn. Alright. Well, I'm not sure that's better than this armor. Well, we do have the male Circo, but obviously it's twice the weight as the leather gear that I've been wearing, which is also pretty good. So that lets me move around a bit faster, but I think we'll definitely move to the surcoat now. I think we'll just take all the gear. Right, there we go. Couldn't take all of it. Took all the good stuff. And we have leveled up already. Is that twice? We have leveled up twice already. Beautiful. Now, I will definitely put a lot of points into my strength because there's a lot of high level armor and requirements in this mod, so strength is going to be a huge thing. Eventually we're going to need like 30 strength, probably. Something crazy like that. But obviously other skills are also important, so we shall definitely keep an eye on them. But I think for now we'll just focus on strength. Get that nice and high. Alright, let's head back and sell some of the stuff we've made. So early on, we're definitely going to try and... Well, first of all is making money. I think making money is definitely the first goal, because money leaves us more options for anything like that. Let's go to the goods and let's sell all the stuff that we've made. Also, finding some reliable companions as well would be awesome, and they're definitely not going to be able to afford all that. Right, well, let's go to a different town, which hopefully have a bit more money to buy our wares. For those who are new to this mod, there is a link in the description. This mod is amazing. It's amazing. It's definitely a challenge. So if you're new to Mount&Blade, maybe start off with maybe just native. Get used to the game, and then once you feel like you've completed that, then definitely step forward and try this mod out. It's a bit more of a challenge, but you'd definitely enjoy it. Alright, they've definitely got way more money. Let's sell all our crap. Beautiful. Let's go check out the tavern while we're here. Who we got? We got Brother Randolph.
A fellow traveler as myself, looking for a warm fire and pleasant conversation.
So this is a book which you can read. So there's a faction in this mod called the Noldor. They have a hidden kingdom over here. It's not really a kingdom, but in this forest up here. Now, starting off, you're in a bad relation with them. I can't remember what the relation is, but we'll definitely focus more on that when we're in that area. For now, we're gonna chill over here, try and work our character up and gain some troops. I may even hire some troops from the local villages. They're not going to be anything special, but we can definitely train them up into mighty warriors. Seems we have found a heretic virgin hunters. I'm going to take him out.
Ah, good. Strip off your clothes and come out of this altar. Come now. Hold that thing. Hold!
They got a lot of cavalry. Die, demon. Come on, crossbow and shoot them. Alright, now we should all focus on this this evil looking guy here. There we go. We lost a few of our recruits, but I think that was definitely worth it. Oh my god. Well, I definitely look evil. We've got some gauntlets as well. Beautiful. We've got a morning star. Amazing. Amazing. And we can get some farmers. We can have peasant women. There we go. Wonderful. Look at this. Absolutely amazing. And we also hire recruits to militia. Beautiful. And I have leveled up to level 4. And I think we shall actually increase our intelligence and get that shield up to 2. So we can actually use a shield. That'll be nice. And I definitely need to increase my weapon master so we can use more of these skills here. Alright. Let's equip the shield just so we actually have something to defend ourselves. That'll be nice. And let's carry on. Let's go check out this place over here. Alright, here we go. See what we have here.
To what do I owe this pleasure?
Alright, so there's these things that you can do in this game. You can ask if they've heard any rumors, and they can give you locations of secret chests with rewards in them, and they can give you awesome deals with troops and stuff like that. But a lot of the time they won't have anything. But it's best to just ask anyway. Here's a companion that we definitely can't afford. But he is obviously what the Noldor look like. And we're not going to be able to afford him, but we can still talk to him. He's going to ask for a ridiculous amount. 6,000. Which isn't actually too bad for a man of his skills. Obviously he looks awesome. So yeah, we'll definitely come back to him in the future when we can afford him. Alright, well, let's move out. We found 3 murdering outlaws just outside the city that we were in. We shall take care of them. Alright, let's take them out.
No archers!
Alright. Should be fairly easy. There we go. Alright, some pretty good looking armor. It suits our set really well, but unfortunately it is not as good. Your relation with background enemies has deteriorated to -80 to -84. That's a shame. I was hoping to be good friends with them. Alright, well, so we've got any upgrades? We've got more upgrades for our recruits. Beautiful. Now, for the early game, I'm not sure if it's worth joining a faction as a recruit, which will obviously give us land, give us title, and we can then work on our. We can work, you know, making money in tournaments and stuff like that. There's so many opportunities to do, so many different paths to take, but there's just too much going on right now. So I'm gonna enjoy the early game. We're just gonna go hunt small parties, get good gear, and get some troops at the same time. All right, let's go check out another city. See what goods they have in the tavern. You never know who you're going to meet. Sarah the Fox. Aha, Barclay Adventurers.
Yes, well met. What
Or
can I do?
Aventuria. These guys are some of my favourite units in the game. Very, very reliable. And they can upgrade to some really good troops in the later stage. They got some really cool things. We can actually look at them actually. So if we go to reports and then look at troop trees, and I believe we go to Mercenaries. Aha, so the first one up here, so we've got the Barclay Aventuria, that's what we got. We can eventually get them to these gunners. I do not know how to pronounce that, but there you go. Well, there's also a few options. We can get the heavier troops and the cavalry. But yeah, really good looking troops. Actually, there's actually loads, isn't there? But yeah, I think the Barclay troops are awesome. Looking forward to using more of them in the future. Alright, so we're heading over to Sarleon now. See what they have in the tavern. There's also a tournament. Don't think I'm capable of really keeping up with anyone, but we shall maybe give it a go. Where's the Lotus? She can give me information.
I know you.
Fortunately, she has no news for us. That is a companion, and she has a massive weapon. I think that's called the, I don't know, something Manslayer or something ridiculous like that. Yeah, for just for gold, we can't actually join any tournaments just yet. We don't have enough Rion. I'm not sure how much you need, but because we're pretty much just, we are a nobody. We only have 19. I'm assuming you need maybe 100. I have no idea, but we definitely need more than that. Okay, so we're going to head north now, and my goal is to go to Rayne, the Kingdom of Ravenstern, because there's a certain chest with a certain item which is a big part of this mod. People who have played this mod know exactly what I'm doing. People who are new, you're about to find out. Alright, here we are at Rayne. Alright, now let's take a walk around the streets. Alright, let's go into the city. We'll take a sharp left. Let's see a certain chest. And we have a Koalas gem. I don't want to go too much into Koalas gems just yet because we're in the early game and they're not really that important just yet. Also, we have some Snow Wolf clan warriors. Let's go take them out.
I'm going to take my fist, run it into your stomach, and rip out your goddamn spine.
Alright, let's go. They are all mounted apparently. I didn't even. There we go. These guys are tough. That guy has got 4 arrows in his back. Alright, yeah, let's take them all out. Alright, wonderful. They were tough. They were tough. We lost 4 in total and 2 wounded. Not too bad. Rewards aren't amazing, but we shall take them because they will definitely sell for something. I definitely need to increase my inventory management because we can't really carry anything at all. And already we're level 5. Brilliant. Let's, well, like I said, we do need inventory management. So let's pump that up to 1 at least. Actually, maybe, no, let's go 2. Let's go 2. Because the more items we can hold, the more money we will make. I definitely need to do Weapon Master as well, which I completely forgot. But we can use some two-handed because we will definitely use two-handed down the line. Even though we're focusing on one-handed and archery at the moment. Anyway, well guys, I will end the first episode there. I hope you enjoyed the intro. I hope you enjoyed the first episode. This is going to be a long, fun series. We're going to run into many challenges, and I don't know, I'm so excited. I'm happy to be back. So good to be back. Feels amazing. And yeah, so guys, I'll see you for episode 2. Take care, and I'll see you later.